We all crave a calmer, more focused life, but sometimes the path to peace feels long and complicated. What if I told you a simple 3-minute trick changed my life? It sounds too good to be true, right? For years I felt overwhelmed. My days were a blur of deadlines, to-dos, and constant distractions. Peace felt impossible. Then, I stumbled upon a simple practice that changed everything. This 3-minute trick didn't require special equipment or expensive courses. It was accessible, easy, and incredibly powerful. It was the power of silence. What does this 3-minute trick actually entail? It's beautifully simple. It's a practice that anyone can incorporate into their daily routine, regardless of how busy or hectic life may seem. Every morning, before the chaos of the day begins, I dedicate just 3 minutes to silence. This small window of time sets the tone for the rest of my day, providing a moment of calm before everything else starts. I find a quiet corner, close my eyes, and focus on my breath. It's a simple act, but it has profound effects on my mental state. No phone, no distractions, just me and the sound of my own breath. In those moments, I disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with myself. For those 180 seconds, I allow myself to simply be. It's a brief but powerful pause that helps me center myself. Initially, my mind would race. It was challenging to sit still and not let my thoughts wander. Thoughts about work, worries, and endless to-dos would flood in. But I persisted. I knew that with time, it would get easier. Gently, I'd guide my attention back to my breath, acknowledging each inhale and exhale. It was a practice in patience and mindfulness. Over time, the chatter quieted. The more I practiced, the more I found peace in those 3 minutes. 3 minutes of silence became my sanctuary. It's a small commitment with a big impact, a daily ritual that brings clarity and calm to my life. I discovered this practice during a particularly stressful period in my life. It felt like the weight of the world was on my shoulders, and I was constantly overwhelmed by the demands of daily life. I was searching for something, anything, to help me find a sense of calm. I spent hours looking through self-help books, articles, and online forums, hoping to find a solution that resonated with me. One day, I stumbled upon an article about the benefits of mindfulness and meditation. The idea of finding peace through silence intrigued me, and I felt a spark of hope. Intrigued, I decided to give it a try. I set up a small space in my home, free from distractions, where I could practice meditation. At first, it felt strange. Sitting in silence, doing nothing, felt counterintuitive in our fast-paced world. My mind would wander, and I often found myself checking the time, wondering if I was doing it right. But I committed to trying it for a week, just 3 minutes each morning. I set a timer and allowed myself to simply be, without any expectations. To my surprise, I started noticing a difference. The moments of silence began to feel like a refuge, a break from the chaos. I felt calmer, more centered. The practice of sitting in silence allowed me to reconnect with myself and find a sense of inner peace. The constant mental noise quieted, and I could approach my day with more clarity and focus. This simple practice transformed my life, helping me navigate challenges with a newfound sense of calm and purpose. Section 4. Finding calm in the chaos. This simple 3-minute practice had a profound impact on my life. It started as a small experiment, a way to see if I could carve out a moment of peace in my hectic schedule. Little did I know, it would become a cornerstone of my daily routine. It wasn't about achieving a state of blissful emptiness, but rather a way to create space and find stillness amidst the chaos. In those moments, I learned to let go of the constant stream of thoughts and simply be present. Those 3 minutes of daily silence became my anchor. They were a refuge, a sanctuary where I could retreat and recharge. It was a time to reconnect with myself and my inner world. They allowed me to start my day from a place of calm and intention, rather than reacting to the demands of the world around me. This shift in perspective had a ripple effect on every aspect of my life. My relationships improved as I was more present and attentive. I found that I could listen more deeply and respond with greater empathy and understanding. My productivity soared as I could focus on tasks with renewed clarity. The mental clutter that once bogged me down was replaced with a sense of purpose and direction. But most importantly, I felt a sense of inner peace I had never experienced before. It was a profound transformation, one that continues to shape my life in ways I never imagined. Section 5. Embrace the 3 minutes. You might be thinking 3 minutes, that's it? Yes, it truly is that simple. The power lies in the consistency. Just like a muscle that grows stronger with each workout, our minds benefit from regular practice. These 3 minutes of daily silence became my mental gym, strengthening my focus, resilience, and inner peace. If you're seeking a calmer, more fulfilling life, I encourage you to give it a try. Embrace the power of silence and witness the transformative impact it can have on your life. You might be surprised by what you discover.